Next is from Ryan G. Subject is theory. I'm not sure why WWE is pushing theory. For me, his monotone, you can tell his lines are read word for word, like a BT movie from the 90s. He wears 5-inch soles on his boots to put him over 6 feet. To be fair, his wrestling is pretty good. What are your thoughts, Konnan, Disco, and Joe? Ryan G., it's kind of like a little. I want to make a disclaimer here. If you kind of need to listen to our show if you're going to do mailbag contributions, because we've talked about theory every single week on the SmackDown and Raw reviews every single week,
and we put him over.
We put him over. I had I was kind of not in on him, kind of in on him. But all of our opinions on theory are in our mail, are on the show. Okay, so we're not going to. You're asking us a question to ask us to repeat what we say in the podcast. So I need to direct you to the podcast for the answer to that question. All right.
Just go to any Raw review
or SmackDown. He's on too. So next is from Forrester Grillo, and the subject is Cornette going too far. I love Jim Cornette's podcast, especially when he reviews AEW matches, and he, rightfully, buried the life out of Jericho versus Kingston. It was horrible. It was full of botches that really shouldn't be happening with Jericho, and it didn't get anyone over, and the ticket sales and TV ratings were both low. What I don't think is okay is something else Cornette has started doing. When reviewing Chris Jericho matches, Cornette has recently started to bring Jericho's wife into it. What the F is that all about? Political beliefs of a wife have zero at all to do with the wrestler's match. Considering the stuff that came out of Cornette's wife, he really shouldn't be talking about anyone. Plus, Jericho's wife is hot. No one is ever going to say that about Cornette's wife ever. What do you guys think about Cornette doing this, K100? P.S. Disco, speaking of Jericho, can you confirm that back in the day Nitro days that you once caught Konnan and Ralphus practicing tombstone pile drivers in the back of a car? Absolutely, yes. That is a true story. I remember Konnan and Ralphus were practicing tombstone pile drivers. It was actually the bed of a pickup truck, and they got caught. And they said, "What are you guys doing?"
All right,
and they
Bugle
said,
Beak. First of all, this guy's trying to come on here and trying to get over, trying to be funny when he's just a J-brone. So you can go and put on your Wonder Woman outfit.
You're
wave
denying
your
that story. Are you
wave your flag.
You can deny that story?
And get glory hold by everybody that was in ECW in the last year. Yeah.
I will say this about Cornette. Bro, the problem with Cornette is the substance of when he talks about wrestling is kind of spot on. But he just is like, I don't know what the deal is with him and why this is necessary. He goes into personal attacks on these guys. Jericho, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks. And it's just like, it's not necessary. It's like, why can't he just review the shows and just like give us a take? But he just goes after these people with personally attacking them. And I'm not a fan of that. But it's true because his message gets lost. Cornette's brilliant when it comes to wrestling, laying out matches and stuff. What works, what doesn't, But that kind of gets lost when he starts going into these personal attacks on these guys.
Bro, you've got to think that he's got to be playing to like his base, that they love that. Oh, there's corny, he don't give a yeah, he buried this guy, buried that guy. And there's a lot of people that want to listen to him just because of that. It's like right now when I was reading this thing about Alex Jones, that he's finally going to trial over the Sandy Hook and, and he's going to have to pay up a lot of money, and he's still trying to play to his base and deny it and say that some of these people were actors. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's just playing to his base, and that comes with a price.
Right.
And anybody that plays to their base, you're going to pay a price.
Yeah.